see if this horse will let me speak. Well, let me see. It appears that times are getting mighty lean. At least it seems that way. I'm sure some people are doing worse than my conditions. We can't seem to find anything on eBay or anywhere else for that matter to operate on anymore. All the nice, well, should I say, all the great radios of the early 40s, late 30s, I guess up to the mid 40s, they're pretty lean on eBay right now. And it appears that everybody on eBay has lost their minds. I was just going through some of the saved searches that I have, and I ran across some posts by some people with parts for sale for various model radios. And somebody posted a shorting link for a wave magnet antenna. You know, little metal link that hooks one terminal to the other terminal. I want $55 plus shipping for that. $55 for that little piece of metal plus shipping. Yeah, boy. And there's some other stuff in there that I couldn't believe. I mean, it just, you know, the planet has gone crazy. Yeah, I guess people are just trying to eke out anything they can right now. It appears to me, and it may not be true or anything, but it appears to me that some of the ones on eBay are coming across radios that are, I don't know, maybe halfway decent in some regard. Maybe a bad cabinet, but good guts, good other components like antennas, speakers, things of that nature. But they want a beautiful dollar for I mean, they take the radio apart and they part it out like a junkyard, an automobile junkyard. They take it completely apart, separate all the good, fairly good, working or non-working components, and piece them out. Cabinet, regular raw shells, cabinets only, chassis only, speakers only, shorting bar only. I mean, anything they can to get a post on a thing. And I would imagine, you know, I can't really bring myself to believe that anybody in their right mind would pay that kind of money for small little parts like that, when with a little ingenuity and some basic tools you can. Now, I've made shorting links for some of the radios now, because some of the antennas some of them didn't even have antennas. I had to make antennas. I reproduce them. I can reproduce them for about 4 or 5 of the Zenith lines, and the Philcos, I can reproduce those, and I've done some for I think RCA and some others. But anyway, anybody with a little intestinal fortitude and some basic skills can reproduce most of those parts themselves from raw materials. So with the listings being lean for anything that tickles my fancy, it ain't happening right now. So yeah, the bench is cleared, and we're looking for the victims. The probably wondering about the earlier Zenith that I was doing, the 632. No, 532. I can't remember. It's in one of the things. That radio. The cabinet is being worked. We're letting it cure up. We're going to get to some fine sanding today on the cabinet so we can get it with some more layers of clear poly. We got the rear cover, the back cover, done for it. It's ready to go whenever it's gets. Yeah, that's all, folks. The buttons we're going to reproduce because one of the buttons was a really ugly shape. It was feeling sick. So the other 4 buttons we bagged off, and we're going to hold them back. This here is a reproduction that I did earlier when I was doing some experimental stuff for parts. And I got the molds made for these. There's a mold of 5 for these buttons. Unfortunately, this is the only one that I had left from the ones that I did earlier, and the other ones, they don't match the color of this. This is close, but it isn't aged like these here. So, and that's a reproduction. So what I did was I had to order some more smooth cast 380 so that I can get 5 that match that color to go back on the radio. So and if I experiment with them a little bit and see if I can get them darkened up a little bit so they look aged, like the original knobs, we'll get that. At least they'll all match each other, whether they look like that or whether they look like that. This is the we finally got the glass back in the bezel for the front, and the bezel refinished. This is hammer tone gold, and in here is oil rub bronze metallic, and it's all been cleared with poly. What else was there? The speaker mount and the grill backboard is cleaned up. I just got to get out my my grill cloth and cut a screen for it. The speaker has been refinished, and everything is ready to go, just except for the cabinet. The cabinet is still lagging behind a little bit. I had a bomber, if you remember, on the bench lately, and it's out of here. Went back to Texas to the owner. He has since notified me of reception and says it plays great, so that was good to hear. I think he's got more bombers waiting in the wings to send me. They just been bombing the crap out of me. So I'm in the process of working those in between, working the ones that I do for the videos. I do make videos of the bombers that I do for his benefit, or their benefit, the owner's benefit, and post them up to my Google Drive so that way they can get a link and access to the videos and download them if they want. Now to move on, what is today? Today is Wednesday, the 7th, I think, the 7th of July, and man, the sun has gone crazy lately. I mean, on a clear day, when the sun up in the top of the sky, and when I'm out on the bench, you can really feel that burning heat from the light of the sun. I mean, not just from the temperatures. So I can take those temperatures, 102, 105. That you step out in the light of the sun, and you are going to become a piece of bacon. It's going to be making bacon. So over there on the shelf is everything I got left. I got one coming, airline. I don't remember the model of it, everything, but it should be here this week. Found it by accident, by somebody offered it on Antique Radio Forum, and no takers. I couldn't believe it. So I sent him off an email, and he said this is what it's going to cost to ship. I sent him the money, and I've just been notified the last couple of days that it's on its way. So what I got here is all that's left. I have one last H161, the Westie. That's the cabinet and the chassis. Up above it is the last remaining 529 Zenith that I'm going to be getting to soon. This one here is a monster. It is a Philco Tropic 42788, I believe it is. This is going to be a beauty, and it's going to be a lot of work, I'm sure. I haven't had much of a chance to sit down and take a good review of the. Let's see if I can zoom in here. There we go. Yeah. It's got various bands there. It's kind of hard to see in this light. It's loaded. Sorry about the glare. As I understand it, up in the top there, those are all backlit indicators of which band you're in. When you, well, that's tuning, band selector. I've got everything I need for this to go. I got the decals. I don't need to make any knobs. The back is intact and in good shape. Let me zoom back out here. Yeah. Okay. Over here. This I've had since the beginning of the year. Yeah, and there's that glare again. Let's spin this a little bit more so we can get the... Yeah, right. There we go. This one here is a Silvertone 4565. I've been looking for one of these for a couple of years now, and just happened to find this one in decent shape. And it has some issues. The speaker is not the original speaker. It's not even an original field cloth speaker, electrodynamic speaker. It's a permanent magnet speaker, and somebody has done a workaround with the field coil and audio trance, separated it from, I guess, the original speaker, and and just stuck it in the cabinet. So this one's going to be rather involved, but it'll be nice. The great thing about it is all the knobs are there. I couldn't believe it. Usually you'll find them with one knob missing, or all knobs missing, or the bezel missing, or whatever. But it's a beautiful dial. Let's see if I can get a... Well, you kind of get the idea. It's a beautiful dial. I can't wait to see it lit. And it's got the tuning eye, and I got a brand new tuning eye to go in it, just in case there's something wrong with this one. So, I mean, that's the selection I have left. Sorry about all the shaking and the... See if I can get this. There we go. Sometimes my hands are uncoordinated, as well as my brain. So anyway, that's I just wanted to give you a heads up on what's going on, since I haven't been posting. Generally, whenever I got a smooth flow and everything, I can pump a video out per day. But I've had 2 radios from other subscribers come in, some personal work they requested from me, and so I've been doing some of that in between the other videos. So we're getting close on the 632. I think it's the 632. That one right there. We're getting close on it, and we'll be doing a wind-up on that. Notice the fiber optics. I went ahead and did the fiber optics for the tone controls. There we go. So stand by. We'll get a video out here of some more radio stuff. Thanks for watching.